Time. It is the silent companion that walks with us every moment of our lives. It's the most familiar of strangers, always present yet often unnoticed. We live within its flow. We measure its passing with clocks and calendars, marking our days and years. Yet defining time remains a challenge. Scientists and philosophers alike grapple with its essence. Is it an illusion, as some philosophers argue? A mere construct of the human mind? Or is it the universe's most fundamental fabric, woven into the very structure of reality? Time's passage is evident in the aging of our bodies and the cycles of the cosmos. We see it in the wrinkles on our skin and the movement of the stars, but its true nature remains a mystery, a puzzle that continues to elude our understanding, a mystery that has captivated humankind for millennia. From ancient cave paintings to modern scientific research, our quest to understand time is unending. From our earliest ancestors gazing at the starry heavens, we've sought to understand time. They marked the passage of days and seasons, trying to make sense of the world around them. Its rhythm dictates our lives. It governs the seasons, the planting and harvesting of crops, the cycles of nature. It guides the celestial bodies, the planets in their orbits, the phases of the moon. Our fascination with time is deeply ingrained. From childhood, we learn to read clocks and understand the concept of past, present, and future. It's a testament to our innate curiosity about the universe and our place within it. We build telescopes and planetariums, seeking to unravel the mysteries of time and space. Time is a river, ever flowing. It never stops, never pauses. It carries us from the past, through the present, and into the future. Like a river, it shapes the landscape of our lives. We are but travelers on this river. We navigate its currents, sometimes smoothly, sometimes struggling against the flow. We experience its currents, but we can't control its flow. We can only move forward, carried by its relentless pace. We can't rewind time to right our wrongs or fast forward to see what the future holds. We live in the present with memories of the past and hopes for the future. Time is a relentless journey. It moves us forward whether we are ready or not. It's a journey we all share, from the smallest insects to the most distant stars. Every living being is a part of this grand voyage, and while we may never fully unravel its secrets, our quest to understand time is an essential part of what makes us human. It drives our curiosity, our desire to learn and explore. It is a journey of discovery that takes us to the very heart of the universe's grand design. In our pursuit of time, we uncover the wonders of the cosmos and our place within it. Early civilizations lacked the sophisticated tools of modern science. They didn't have telescopes, satellites, or advanced mathematical models to decode the mysteries of the universe. Yet they possessed a keen awareness of time's passage. Their observations were meticulous, their records detailed, and their understanding profound. The rising and setting of the sun marked the passage of days. Each dawn and dusk was a reminder of the relentless march of time. The cyclical waxing and waning of the moon charted the months. The moon's phases were a celestial clock guiding agricultural and ceremonial activities. These celestial observations formed the foundation of early calendars. They were not just tools for tracking time, but were deeply embedded in the cultural and spiritual lives of these societies. The Egyptians, renowned for their astronomical knowledge, developed sundials. These devices were marvels of ingenuity, reflecting their creators' deep understanding of the sun's movement. These ingenious devices used the sun's position to track time during daylight hours. The shadow cast by the sundil's gnomon would move predictably, allowing for the division of the day into hours. Their obelisks, towering stone structures, served as giant sundials. These monumental structures were not only architectural feats, but also functional timekeepers. They cast long shadows that shifted with the sun's movement. As the day progressed, the changing shadows marked the passage of time. These shadows allowed the Egyptians to mark the hours. This method of timekeeping was both practical and symbolic, reflecting the harmony between human activity and the natural world. Across the world, other cultures developed their unique timekeeping methods. Each civilization, with its distinct environment and needs, found innovative ways to measure time. The Mayans, with their intricate understanding of celestial cycles, created complex calendars. Their long count calendar, for instance, was a sophisticated system that tracked vast periods of time. They tracked the movements of Venus and other planets with astonishing accuracy. Their observations were so precise that they could predict celestial events centuries in advance. Their calendars, intertwined with their mythology and religious beliefs, reflect their profound connection to the cosmos. For the Mayans, time was a sacred element woven into the fabric of their existence. These early attempts to measure and understand time weren't simply acts of practicality. They were expressions of a deeper quest to understand the universe and humanity's place within it. They represented a deep-seated human desire to find order in the universe. Stargazing was not just an observational activity, but a spiritual journey, a way to connect with the divine, to make sense of the cosmos and our place within its grand tapestry. The night sky with its myriad stars was a canvas of stories, myths, and knowledge. These early civilizations recognized that time was not merely a linear progression. They saw it as a cycle, a series of repeating patterns that mirrored the rhythms of nature. It was a cycle, a rhythm, a cosmic dance that connected them to the universe around them. This understanding of time as a cyclical phenomenon influenced their rituals, their daily lives, and their worldview. The invention of the mechanical clock marked a profound shift in our relationship with time. Before its advent, our lives were governed by the natural cycles of day and night, the rising and setting of the sun, and the changing phases of the moon. No longer were we beholden solely to the rhythms of the sun and stars. The mechanical clock introduced a new way to perceive and interact with time, allowing us to break free from the constraints of natural cycles. We could now measure time with unprecedented precision. This newfound accuracy transformed how we organized our days, from the scheduling of work and leisure to the coordination of communal activities. Time became quantifiable, divisible into hours, minutes, and seconds. This division allowed for a more structured and efficient approach to daily life, fostering a sense of order and predictability. The first mechanical clocks emerging in Europe during the 14th century were marvels of engineering. These intricate devices, often large and elaborate, showcased the ingenuity and craftsmanship of their makers. Driven by weights and a complex system of gears, they chimed the hours, announcing time's passage to entire towns. The sound of the clock's chime became a familiar and reassuring presence in daily life. These early clocks, often housed in grand towers, became symbols of power and progress. They stood as monuments to human achievement and the desire to master the natural world. The spread of clocks revolutionized daily life. People began to synchronize their activities, leading to greater efficiency and coordination within communities. It synchronized activities, enabling trade and commerce to flourish. Merchants could now plan their journeys and transactions with greater accuracy, boosting economic growth. The precise measurement of time became essential for navigation, allowing explorers to venture farther into the unknown. Accurate timekeeping was crucial for determining longitude, making long-distance sea travel safer and more reliable. The clock, once a novelty, became ubiquitous, shaping the rhythm of our lives. From public squares to private homes, clocks became an integral part of daily existence. The clockwork universe, a concept that gained traction during the scientific revolution, viewed the cosmos as a giant clock. This metaphor helped scientists understand the universe as a system governed by predictable laws. Set in motion by a divine clockmaker, the universe followed predictable laws. This idea suggested that, like a clock, the universe operated with precision and regularity. Time in this model was absolute, ticking at a constant rate throughout the cosmos. This concept of absolute time laid the foundation for many scientific theories and experiments. This mechanistic view of the universe paved the way for groundbreaking scientific discoveries. It encouraged a systematic approach to studying the natural world, leading to advancements in various fields of science. It laid the groundwork for the work of giants like Galileo, Newton, and Einstein. Their contributions furthered our understanding of the universe, building on the principles established by the clockwork metaphor. Galileo Galilei, the Italian polymath, revolutionized our understanding of motion and gravity. His experiments with falling objects challenged centuries-old assumptions. He showed that objects fall at the same rate regardless of their mass. This discovery laid the groundwork for Newton's law of universal gravitation. Isaac Newton, building upon Galileo's work, developed his laws of motion and universal gravitation. These laws explained the movements of planets and stars, solidifying the clockwork universe concept. Newton's concept of absolute time, flowing uniformly throughout the universe, became a cornerstone of classical physics. Albert Einstein, in the early 20th century, shattered the Newtonian view of time. His theory of special relativity demonstrated that time is not absolute, but relative. Time, according to Einstein, is intertwined with space, forming a four-dimensional fabric called space-time. Time's passage, Einstein revealed, is not constant. It is affected by gravity and motion. Einstein's theory of general relativity further revolutionized our understanding of